Okay, guys. So last video I did was Mel Brooks' 5 second rule. This video is going to be Limitless by Jim Kwick. And this book I really love because it talks about the brain. And the brain is one of the most important, powerful items that we have in our body. The brain really controls everything, connects to everything, and it's so powerful when you come to think of it. I mean, you have so much stored up here, like memory, function, and so much more that we're not really using all the time. We've heard the rule that you only use 10% of your brain. He basically says that's not true. I mean, we can use so much more. We just need to adapt and learn to change. So there's a couple things he talks about, easy things you can do every day. Like, for instance, when you're brushing your teeth, this is one thing I've been doing, is if you're left-handed, use your right hand. If you're right-handed, use your left hand, because you're doing something different first. And he always says making your bed first thing in the morning is the best thing you can do, because you're accomplishing something, no matter how small it is. Oh, sorry, I thought that paused. And he talks about, he is a huge guy who loves Star Wars and tons of nerd stuff. So he always talks about how meeting Stan Lee and how he was so excited to meet him. So he talks a lot about his life and just his childhood. And he didn't think he was that smart when he was younger, so he talks about that with school and everything for him. But he also talks about reading and how really with reading there are certain things you can use. Like, he talks about using a pencil or a pen and following it around, and how you can be actually faster with it. And he wants people to time themselves with reading, how fast you can read certain words or how fast you can read in 2 minutes. So he gives just a lot of really insightful ideas. So, for instance, right here, and then he talks about dreams, and I wanted to read this part. So, if you do an acronym for dreams, D is for decide, R is for record, I is for eyes, A is for affirm, M is for manage, S is for share. Now, some people would be like, why would you want to record your dreams? I mean, they're nothing special. I mean, they're not really, sometimes I just want to forget about what I just dreamed of. Or it's either I forget the moment I wake up. Well, there's certain things you can do for that. He always wants to, if you have a dream, his advice is to, if you hear the alarm, turn it off and try to just close your eyes and get back in there and record what you wrote. And dreams, they're an expression, he also says this, they're an expression of the work your subconscious is doing while you're sleeping, and there's gold to be mined from them. So, and I love that there's gold to be mined from them. And so, for instance, if you have a lot of nightmares or something, I mean, that could be from what you're watching, maybe, and you're saying, oh, I'm not scared or anything, but maybe inside your subconscious is scared, and maybe it's just telling you to maybe watch something a little more comedic or something. But so when it comes to dreams, he writes down all of his dreams, and he wants to, and then he talks about sharing them with others, which that's important too, because sometimes we may not want to share it because we think, oh, this is really weird, I had this dream, or it's dumb, but I mean, you can, it's important, I mean, and it's something that it kind of shows the type of person you are in a way, your dreams. But he just goes through different types of things, and for instance, what you can do for your brain. And he just has different ideas to really bring your brain to the fullest it can be. And there's a lot of just different ways. So when it comes to reading, he always talks about if you feel tired, make sure you take a break. You shouldn't be reading for 3 hours in a row. I mean, because first of all, you're not going to remember everything, and you're going to probably, if your eyes also, you may fall asleep too. You want to be able to read in perfect increments of time, because you want to be able to retain what you read too. And so that's why talking about what you read always is very helpful, because once you share with others, you can also, you'll remember it easily. That's how, for me, that's how I remember all these books that I've read, because I like to share them with others. And that's how I'm able to recall something that happened in a book or something, because you want to be able to one day remember everything you read and stuff. But yeah, excellent book. I hope you enjoy, and next week look out for some more videos. Thanks again for watching.